Wow, keep it going for Mike DeVore. Mike, about that 25 pounds you lost? Found it. I'll keep it for you till you need it. This gentleman coming up is just about the snappiest piece of cheese we've ever had on this thing. He is quite the dresser, and he's a very funny man. Let's make a lot of noise and bring him to the stage, DW.
I want that hat of his.
Yeah.
How are we doing tonight? Are we doing good? Man, I'll tell you guys, I've been sitting over here hearing all kind of things that just excited me. But I think you guys need to help me first, because I've been going through some changes. See, I live with my mother. I love to cook, and I love to clean. Does that make me gay?
No.
Thank you. Because I'm not. Okay? But I think it's a wonderful day that we live in today. Because today you can be very proud about so many things. Make some noise if you've got pride. Make some noise. All right. It's great to be gay, isn't it? That's what I'm talking about, great gay pride. What kind of pride are you talking about? Listen, there's nothing wrong with being gay. I'm gay most of the time. Okay, it don't have nothing to do with sex. Anyway, let me ask you a question. Now, this does have something to do with sex. Anyone in here that's prudish? I want you to close your little ears up now, because this is a terrible thing I'm getting ready to ask you if you're a prude. And the question is simply this. If you suck one penis, does that make you gay? This is a scientific question. I only want a scientific answer.
No.
Okay, very good. I agree with you 100%. I do not believe if you suck one penis that makes you gay. Okay? So let's get that understood. First off, all the curious people, I want you to make some noise if you're curious. Hey, if you're curious. All right. There's nothing wrong with being curious. They tell me that America has been founded on people who are curious. Makes me think of people always coming up to me talking about, when you gonna have your baby? My standard answer is never. And I'm a man. Just fat. Okay? Now, I know some of y'all got fat relatives. Don't act like I'm the only one got fat relatives. Personally, I'm going to tell you, I would not consider myself fat.
You're plump.
No, chunky. And I really don't think that chunky people have any right to be prejudiced against fat people. We're too close together. So if you find yourself chunky and you being prejudiced against somebody fat, you need to check yourself. Okay? Now, these days are very different than when I grew up. For those of you that don't know me, my name is DW. All right? I come from a whole house full of DWs. My daddy's doing well. My mom is delightfully wonderful. My brother does not work. And my sister doesn't wash.
That sounds normal.
At your house. Not at my house. They call me, don't worry, so I don't. Okay, but let me tell you this. How many people in here use drugs? Be honest, don't lie. Don't lie. How many people in here use drugs? Okay, the reason why I ask the question is because I know a lot of people today smoke marijuana. That's the name of it, yes. Okay. Can't hardly say it. Medical marijuana. Okay? I'm going to be honest with you people, I smoke. I know you couldn't tell that when you looked at me because I just don't look like I smoke. but I do. And I tell you, I got it naturally because my stepdad was a musician. And so he smoked. And my mom smoked. So I come from a whole house full of smokers. And that's not the problem. The problem is my mother lives with me. And she's 84. Okay? And she smokes. I told you that already. Thank you. Thank you very much. Because I know a lot of people, when their parents get old, they don't think about them living with them. They think about where can I put this person? There's nothing wrong. If you want to store your parents somewhere good, store them. Not going to get mad at you. Anyway, back to the story. So I'm going to get some marijuana. I know you guys don't do anything like this. Anyways, I'm going to get the marijuana. I get the marijuana, and I'm thinking of Mom. I don't like to give her a puff of my blunt. Don't like to do that because every time she puffs the blunt, she starts coughing and shaking in such a way. Thank you, son. I don't like that. So I said, let me do something different. So I'm going to get the marijuana. So when I get to the dispensary, what a wonderful thing. They have someone in there who's giving out samples. I've never seen anything like this before. It's the first time. So I said, I will get some samples for Mom. They have a 300 milligram cookie. Thank you. They have 150 gram sucker. Thank you. And they got a 500 gram brownie. Now I know Mom's going to be very happy because she likes sweet. What I don't know is she don't know about edible weed. So I come home, I'm happy. Hi, Mom. No, I'm not going to let you hit the blunt. But I do have something for you. And I proceed to give her this bag of edibles. Here you go. That's for you. That way you're going to be okay, I'm going to be okay. We're sitting there and we're watching this movie. And we're talking about the movie. And we're having a good time. And I'm smoking my blunt. And I'm really not noticing that she's eating her edibles. We're talking, she's eating. I'm smoking, she's talking and eating. I'm smoking. And all of a sudden, we 3/4 into the movie, I said, Mom, what do you think about that guy there that just got shot? And all of a sudden, Mom goes, I said, Mom, what's going on? She goes, So right away I think, gee, I know I'm going to jail. How can I explain how this 84-year-old woman got all this marijuana in her system and she don't have a card? At that point, my whole life flashed before me. Let me tell you this, just to prove a point, don't give your 84-year-old mama no marijuana edibles. She ate everything. Her eyes rolled back in her head and she was foaming at the mouth. I know for good that I was getting ready to go to jail. I just knew I was going to jail. Anyway, I slapped her on her hand and she revived. And to make a long story short, I go outside and smoke now. Anyway, my name is DW, and I come from a whole house full of devils. How am I doing on time?
You got 2 minutes, young man.
Great. Let me tell y'all something. You know, today I noticed that we live in a world where you need a hero.
Yeah.
Believe me, I know you need a hero because everything you look at, the movies, the television, all of it, we see heroes. You know, and the reason why we need heroes is because life stinks.
Yeah,
Life stinks, but you gotta have a hero. The only problem I got with it is I never see no heroes that I can identify with. I mean, I want to see a hero that rings the bell for me, makes me know that I've got someone looking out for me. You know what I'm talking about? Kind of heroes that you don't see. I want the kind of hero that when I go down to that store and I'm getting ready to make purchases and everything, and I throw my credit cards up on the counter, I want to see Credit Man. I want to see Credit Man fly in, and as I swipe the card, and I know it's a little, Credit Man say, approved. That's the kind of superhero I want to see. Listen, it's been great. You guys have a wonderful night. My name is DW. You can follow me on YouTube, or you can follow me to the bank. Just bring money. Have a good night.
Thank you. DW. DW, my mom's 84 too.
Ooh.
And I would totally live with her, but she won't let me into her house. She told me it's too small, but 6 of us grew up there, and all of a sudden it's too small for me to move in. That is charming, Mother. I'm more Elvis. I like the pharmaceuticals. I don't really go for the organic stuff. And I have amazing insurance, so thank you very much. Percocet.